Good morning, everyone. I'm delighted to be here again this year to present our State of the Schools for the 2024-2025 school year. We'd like to thank Allison and our Chamber of Commerce partners. They are just wonderful partners to our school district, and we appreciate the time every year to just celebrate some great things happening in the Twinsburg City School District. I'd also like to introduce members of our Board of Education who are here this morning. Mrs. Tina Davis, who is our Vice President. There, she's back there. And board members, Mrs. Beth Egan, Mrs. Maria Hamilton, and Mrs. Leah Travis, who are sitting up front. Also joining us this morning are members of my administrative team. If you could please stand to be recognized, along with my administrative assistant, Marianne Franco. Thank you, team. Before I begin, I just want to say congratulations to our class of 2025. This is a big time in your life, and we congratulate not only our graduating seniors, but their parents. And parents, I know this is a bittersweet time for you, so sit back and relax and enjoy the next few weeks as your students are celebrated and honored for all the wonderful things that they have done as Tigers in our school community. In addition to that, today we are going to celebrate some of the amazing programs and people that make up the Twinsburg City School District. Last fall, we learned that our district attained the designation of a 5-star school district with a 5-star local report card, which is the very best in Ohio. We also learned that our Wilcox Preschool, once again this year, was designated a gold-rated Step Up to Quality preschool. Again, the best in Ohio. We are very proud that all 5 of our schools are recognized by the Ohio Department of Education and Workforce as Purple Star schools for our support of our military families. I'm also very proud of my partner, Treasurer Julia Resnaya, and her staff, who received the Auditor of State Award with distinction this year for their fine fiscal reporting. And we are extremely proud of R.B. Chamberlain Middle School for once again being designated a Gold PBIS Award School by the Ohio Department of Education and Workforce for their supportive and caring environment provided to our middle school students. Joining RBC this year is George G. Dodge Intermediate School, which is also now designated a Gold PBIS school, and both Samuel Bissell and Wilcox Primary School are designated as Silver PBIS Award schools. We have excellent staff members who support our Tigers every day, and today we would like to recognize and celebrate a few of our finest. Joining me this morning for our presentation is our Director of Human Resources, Michael Sedlak, and our Director of Pupil Services, Ryan Bandiera.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having us this afternoon. Each year, staff members nominate support staff colleagues and teachers colleagues for our annual awards. In May each year, the Board of Education recognizes the individuals selected as the very best among our colleagues. Although this year's winners have not been named, we want to introduce the 2024 Support Staff Member of the Year. When I call your name, please stand up and be recognized. Mrs. Yvette Bell, and the 2024 Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Gail Wall. Mrs. Bell is the media assistant at Wilcox Primary School, and Mrs. Wall is an intervention specialist at George G. Dodge Intermediate School. Thank you for all you do.
Good afternoon. The Martha Holden Jennings Foundation recognizes outstanding teachers from across Ohio, and each year we nominate teachers in a variety of categories. In March of 2024, we nominated the dynamic duo of Mrs. Rebecca Widener and Mrs. Carla Haas from George G. Dodge Intermediate School for the Team Teaching Award. Mrs. Widener and Mrs. Haas have a combined total of 52 years of educational experience, and they are teaching partners in the 6th grade. This special pair of outstanding educators collaborate to ensure their classroom is an exciting place where students are challenged to achieve at their highest levels. Instruction integrates social-emotional learning as well as identifying problems, working collaboratively, learning to work through productive struggle, and developing a growth mindset. All of these skills are essential to success in life. We are proud of Mrs. Widener and of Mrs. Haas as they were awarded the 2024 George B. Milborn Award for Excellence in Education and Team Teaching by the Martha Holden Jennings Foundation last July. Congratulations once again, and please stand up to be recognized.
During the 23-24 school year, Twinsburg High School Intervention Specialist Mrs. Abby Todd and Mr. Matthew Socrates saw an opportunity to help the students build essential vocational and communication skills. Working with CVC Transition Coordinator Ms. Stephanie Dutry, they launched Brewing Abilities Cafe, a student-run coffee cart service delivering coffee and pastries to staff each week. Students manage every part of the process, from taking orders and preparing drinks to making deliveries, gaining valuable hands-on experience and workplace readiness skills. To support this initiative, Mrs. Todd and Mr. Socrates were awarded a $10,000 Educator Initiative grant from the GAR Foundation, which helped bring this coffee cart to life. Thank you to Mrs. Todd and Mr. Socrates, and please stand up and be recognized, for their dedication and thank you. Thank you to both of them for their dedication to student growth and their innovative approach to preparing students for future success.
For the past several years, the trustees of the Twinsburg Schools Foundation have worked quietly behind the scenes to raise funds to support Twinsburg City School District staff grant requests. During the current school year, innovative classroom projects were funded through the generosity of the foundation. We are delighted to introduce to you 4 amazing colleagues who submitted grant applications which were funded by the Twinsburg Schools Foundation. Each of these grants improves student learning and achievement.
Mrs. Wilson's project is dedicated to integrating the dynamic sport of parkour into the physical education curriculum, offering students an innovative way to engage with fitness, problem solving, and autonomy in their learning process. She aims to create an environment where students can experience relevant, real-world activities, empower student choice by allowing them to make decisions, and lead their path in physical education. Parkour also fosters social-emotional learning through empathy and respect. Parkour is a physical discipline that encompasses efficient movement around obstacles through running and jumping and climbing. Integrating parkour into the physical education curriculum offers a dynamic way to engage students in active learning and address various educational objectives. Please stand, Mrs. Wilson.
Mrs. Kelly Loymans, our American Sign Language teacher at Twinsburg High School, received a grant for noise-canceling headphones with all the necessary equipment for the headphones. With these headphones, it's possible for Mrs. Loymans' students to gain a newfound respect for individuals who have hearing loss. This project enhances the environment of the classroom by challenging students to use what they have learned throughout their time in our American Sign Language class and apply it to real-world situations. With the headphones in use, students are encouraged to use the language that they have learned over the course of the year. This increases the rate of acquisition among the students in our American Sign Language program. Please stand to be recognized, Mrs. Kelly Loymans.
Helping students make sense of middle school. Mrs. Small here submitted this grant in an effort to support the needs of our Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 students at RBC. The RBC PBIS, or Positive Behavior Intervention and Support Team, identified through data collection, case studies, functional behavior assessments, and behavior intervention plans a strong need in the area of sensory integration. Sensory integration is a neurological process that involves the organization and interpretation of sensory information from the environment in one's own body. Mrs. Small here's project supports the creation and implementation of sensory centers and interventions appropriate for all levels of need. Stations were created throughout the school building for the entire learning community, or Tier 1, to access. These stations are designed to focus on whole body movement and the integration of the sense of touch. Can Mrs. Small here please stand up and be recognized?
For the second year in a row, Twinsburg High School Media Assistant, Ms. Jean DiMatteo, was successfully funded for the project known as the TCSD Vets Clinic. This collaborative project includes high school staff members led by Mrs. DiMatteo and partners at Wilcox Primary School and Samuel Bissell Elementary School, who encourage our youngest Tigers to learn about careers in veterinary sciences. These amazing educators also partner with their talented high school students who use the power of the THS Makerspace, along with their own creativity, to design and market multi-sensory activities, which are then introduced to the younger students. Please stand, Ms. DiMatteo.
In October of 2024, Miss Marin Richardson, affectionately known as Miss Rich by our students, was named the 2025 Dance Teacher of the Year. This is actually Miss Richardson's third award from the Ohio Association of Health, PE, Recreation, and Dance, as while a senior at Bowling Green State University, Miss Richardson was named the most outstanding female student in physical education. And then in 2007, Ms. Richardson was named the Secondary Physical Education Teacher of the Year. Congratulations, Ms. Richardson, and thanks for all you do to support our Tigers and to ensure that they understand the importance of being physically fit. Please stand to be recognized.
One just needs to walk inside Twinsburg High School to see the amazing artwork created by our students. That comes in great part from the inspiration of our four amazing art educators, Mr. Dan Lundy, Mrs. Ashley Tornow, Ms. Rachel DeFrancisco, and Ms. Cheryl Kozak. We hope you enjoyed browsing through some of our samples. If you haven't seen them yet on both sides, please see them before you leave. Some of our samples of our THS student artwork this morning as you arrived at the Hilton. That artwork is just one small part of the greater display that was on exhibit just last week at the annual Fine Arts Festival. New this year is a chance for our high school students to earn the Arts Honors Diploma. This diploma recognizes the student's strong commitment and achievement in the arts. We thank these individuals, and please stand up for our THS Art Department.
This year, we would like to recognize and honor our R.B. Chamberlain Middle School, I'm gonna cry, I'm sorry. Our R.B. Chamberlain Middle School principal, Mr. Jim Reese, who will retire at the end of June. Mr. Reese joined our Tiger family in August of 2014, and since then has been an instructional leader, an empathetic mentor, and an inspiration to our students and staff. Through Mr. Reese's leadership, R.B. Chamberlain Middle School maneuvered through the COVID pandemic, keeping our middle school students and our staff members safe. The school gained recognition as the district's first PBIS Gold Star school, and students have reached the highest levels of academic achievement as illustrated on RBC's school report card. We thank Mr. Reese for his dedication to our Tiger family, and we wish him the very best in his retirement. Congratulations, Mr. Reese. And now I would like to introduce our Athletic Director, Coordinator of K-12 Student Activities, Mr. Brian Fantone, who has more amazing staff members to introduce this morning.
Good morning/afternoon. I'm honored to be here today to recognize some outstanding accomplishments we have had in the athletic department at Twinsburg High School over the past year. Earlier this fall, 2 of our Twinsburg High School cross-country runners advanced to the OHSAA State Cross-Country Meet in Columbus. Autumn Bissett finished in 56th place out of 182 runners in Division I with a time of 19:01:53. Sam Hopp finished in 13th place, earning him all Ohio honors out of 178 runners in Division I with a time of 15:26:33. We're extremely proud of both Autumn and Sam, along with our head coach Sarah Komet and assistant coach Garrett Critchlow, on representing our district at the highest level. Congratulations to Autumn and Sam. Next up, I'm humbled and grateful to be able to talk about 2 individuals who are the epitome of great leaders and who have led 2 of our teams to the state championship game within the past year. True leaders put others before themselves and focus their time and energy on cultivating a positive environment where people can achieve success. These 2 individuals epitomize that ideal, and we are truly fortunate to have them both in our high school. Last spring, our head varsity baseball coach, Jim Lipinski, led the Tigers to the Division I state championship game against Mason at Canal Park in Akron, where we finished as the Division I state runner-up. In December of 2023, when our former head coach, Jeff Luca, died in a tragic accident, Coach Lipinski took over our baseball program in its most fragile state. Coach Lipinski immediately stepped into his role as head coach by stressing the importance of a family mentality within the program and showing tremendous leadership through the most difficult of times. The Tigers won the Suburban League Championship, the OHSAA District Championship, the OHSAA Regional Championship, and had a thrilling victory over Olentangy Berlin in the state semifinal game before falling to Mason in the Division I state championship game. The Tiger baseball team took our entire community on an incredible, unforgettable ride that was a true joy to watch. Congratulations to our head varsity baseball coach, Mr. Jim Lipinski. This past fall, the varsity boys soccer team, led by head coach Mike Lally, had their turn taking our community on a ride that won't soon be forgotten. The Tigers roared through the postseason, winning the OHSAA Division III District Championship and Regional Championship for the first time in school history. The Tigers then traveled an hour and a half south to Clear Fork High School and defeated Columbus St. Francis de Sales in the state semifinal game. On a rain-soaked November Sunday at historic Crew Stadium in Columbus, the Tigers fell to undefeated Indian Hill High School by a score of 1-0, completing their incredible season as OHSAA Division III state runner-up. During postseason play, Coach Lally won his 300th game as the head coach of the Tigers, which is a truly amazing accomplishment. Coach Lally has been the head coach of the Tigers for the past 33 years and will be retiring from teaching and coaching at the end of this school year. Coach Lally has left an unbelievable mark on our soccer program, our high school, and our school district, and we are eternally grateful for the many years of leadership he has given as our head varsity boys soccer coach. Thank you, Coach Lally, for always leading by example, for being an incredible role model to so many, and for building our soccer program into one of the most respected and successful programs in the entire state of Ohio. Congratulations, Mike Lally.
Four high school teachers who inspired and influenced University of Rochester seniors from the class of 2025 have been chosen to receive Singer Family Prize for Excellence in Secondary School Teaching. The annual award was created in 2006 and is a Rochester Commencement Week tradition. Each year, graduating seniors in the School of Arts and Sciences and the Hajim School of Engineering and Applied Sciences nominate high school teachers who have made a dramatic difference in their lives. This year, Kelly Loymans, our American Sign Language teacher at Twinsburg High School, was nominated by Grace McGlumphy in THS class of 2021. In her nomination statement, Grace wrote, "Mrs. Loymans has had the most profound impact on my life of an educator I've encountered. When I first walked into her classroom in high school, I was a high school student trying to fulfill a foreign language requirement. I never imagined that this class or this teacher would change my life. What began as a simple academic obligation turned into one of the most transformative experiences of my life, all thanks to her unwavering dedication, compassion, and passion for teaching. Over 3 years in her American Sign Language classes, I came to understand that Mrs. Loymans was not just teaching us a language. She was teaching us to be better, more thoughtful people. Her lessons went beyond grammar and vocabulary. She introduced us to a rich culture and a way of thinking that encouraged empathy, patience, and communication. When I received the news that I had been accepted into my top choice university, she was the first person I told. She is the epitome of what a teacher should be. She is more than an educator. She is a mentor, a confidant, and a guide. Congratulations, Mrs. Loymans, and thank you, Grace, for recognizing Mrs. Loymans with this special honor.
On Thursday, February 6, 2025, the Summit County Educational Service Center hosted the annual Education Celebration. The Education Celebration honors the unwavering dedication of educators from across Northeast Ohio, individuals who inspire, shape, and transform the lives of children every single day. At this year's Education Celebration, Mrs. Laura Smallhere was named the 2024-2025 Summit County Teacher of the Year. With 25 years of experience, Mrs. Smallhere is passionate about creating inclusive classrooms where all students thrive. Known as innovative, inspiring, and empathetic, Mrs. Smallhere combines strategies from special and gifted education in her co-teaching approach. A career highlight was transitioning to a co-taught classroom, which fueled Mrs. Smallhere's pursuit of a master's degree in gifted education. Mrs. Smallhere's initiative to implement sensory regulation tools at RBC, funded by a grant from the Twinsburg School Foundation, reflects her dedication to supporting students academically and emotionally. Mrs. Smallhere, way to go, and please stand to be recognized.
It is with immense pride that I introduce the 2025 Ohio Teacher of the Year and our very own Twinsburg High School English teacher, Miss Danae Pinkney. Miss Pinkney, employed with our district since August of 2016, has had a distinguished career in education and has made innovative contributions, which include the development of the course, Exploration of Black Voices in Literature. This class is embraced by students and has enriched our school's curriculum by providing a platform for diverse voices and perspectives. Ms. Pinkney has been recognized as a 2022 and 2023 GAR Foundation Educator Initiative Grant recipient, a 2023 Martha Holden Jennings Fund for Teachers Fellow, and has earned the respect and admiration of her colleagues and the community through her unwavering commitment to educational excellence. Ms. Pinkney was honored as the 2025 Regional State Board District 10 Teacher of the Year, a 2025 Teacher of the Year finalist, and now the 2025 Ohio Teacher of the Year, underscoring her leadership, innovation, and dedication to lifelong learning. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Pinckney to the stage to make a few remarks this morning.
Thank you, Superintendent Powers. It is such an honor to come and stand up on this stage after we have highlighted so many amazing teachers that we have in this district. And I don't know that we have done this yet, but it is Teacher Appreciation Week. So can we give it up for the teachers in this district and everywhere else, please? Thank you. Thank you. So as a teacher, I wouldn't toot my own horn, but I do truly, truly believe that we are the foundation to society. We are the shapers, the makers, the creators, the innovators. We are the ones who send these young people out into the world and they become the world. And so I do really, really value this field, and I am so grateful to be in the position to stand as a representative for teachers across the state, and absolutely as a representative for all the teachers in this fantastic district, because there are so many of us. So I wanted to just start by talking a little bit about the Ohio Teacher of the Year program, because if you were like me, I did not know this even existed. I wanted to be a teacher since I was a little girl, and I never thought, oh, one day I'm gonna be the teacher of an entire state. That was never like a plan, but I mean, it's cool, I'll take it. It's like winning an Oscar, supporting actress, right? So I'll absolutely take it. But the point of this entire program is to elevate the teaching profession by celebrating, empowering, and amplifying teacher voices as leaders and ambassadors for public education. And I do feel that the program does a wonderful job of doing that. It's been around since the 60s. We've had 60 Ohio Teacher of the Years. We've had 7 finalists for the National Teacher of the Year, and I believe we've had 3 National Teacher of the Year. And so this is just an amazing accomplishment for the state of Ohio, but for the nation and for public educators in general, at a time where public educators are needing all the encouragement we can get, right? So what I wanted to do is talk a little bit about just my experience since being in the program. One of the great things that comes out of this program is being a part of a cohort. So as Superintendent Powers mentioned, we do have regional Teachers of the Year. So there are 11 of us. And this is my crew right here. So this is, I won't go through all their names because I'll probably mess it up, but this is my group of people who I get to lean on and confide in when things are feeling a little bit hectic. Because even with this being such an honor, there are absolutely some times where it bears on me a bit. And so it's nice to have people that I can confide in. And I would say that that is so important for teachers across the board. And what I have made a personal practice of mine to do is to find teachers who have like-minded educational passions, who are career-oriented, who want to keep moving forward, because a big part of my platform has been talking about my own experiences with burnout. So as I told y'all, I knew I wanted to be a teacher since I was a little girl, but there came a point in my career where I was pretty much done. And so there are definitely some people here in the room who've had that conversation with me where it was, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stay in the classroom. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do to transfer my skill set into something else, because we know teaching is hard. And really it came down to no one hiring me, but I was like, I will do DoorDash. I just need to, I have to do something different. But there was really something inside of me that said, this can't be it. Like, I can't walk away from my dream. I have to figure out how I can make things better, because if I don't take the time, if I don't put in the effort to improve myself as an educator, I will continue to be the not the best mom I could be, the not best friend I could be, the not best colleague that I could be. I'm definitely not doing a great job in my classroom because I'm so miserable. And so I sought out these opportunities to just enrich my professional practice. Thanks to the Martha Holding Jennings Foundation, I was able to receive my first Master Teacher Finalist Grant. Thank you to Superintendent Powers for that nomination. Through the GAR Foundation, I received 2 Educator Initiative grants to help me start that class. But really, that class, its creation, the grant writing, it was all a freestyle. Like, I was just like, let's see what's gonna happen, right? And I was so blown away by just the mental shift that occurred from me just taking the initiative to try to bring my dreams to life, right? And I think that's what's so impressive about the teachers in this room and the teachers who are in the other rooms and maybe in the auditorium and all, like we are amazing dreamers. And when we allow ourselves to dream and when we have the support to dream, we create realities for our students that change everything. And so one of the first parts of this is that empowering of teachers' voices, putting us in spaces where we get to collaborate with one another. And since being Ohio Teacher of the Year, I absolutely get to collaborate with the other Ohio Teachers of the Year, as well as the National Teachers of the Year. So I actually had my students this morning, all 5 of them in my senior class. We got to Zoom with a few different teachers from across the nation, and that includes places that are U.S. territories. And so they got to wave and say hello to some of those classrooms. I talked to them a bit about some of those national teachers, and we just really are trying to break down some of those walls that exist in education and open up the world to our students. And so these cohorts, whether it's the GAR Foundation, whether it's Martha Holding Jennings Foundation, whether it is me going to a residency in New York City with the public libraries there, whatever it is, I am looking for opportunities to work with colleagues who want to improve, who want to see better outcomes, who are not going to give in to all the negativity that is being pushed out there in the media and you know, politics and wherever else, right? And so this empowerment of teachers is so important and it's so essential to my journey in this work as a Ohio Teacher of the Year. And then obviously there's the recognition and the celebration. So I will say that the majority of teachers, 99.9% of us, do not anticipate being recognized, especially when you get up to these older grades. I think when you have the high school kids where we don't get the cute little pencil pouches and apples and whatnot. You're ducking apples at this point, right? But what we do absolutely still crave, whether we realize it or not, is to be recognized, is to be celebrated. And so this is why an event like this is so amazing. And I truly do, I'm not lying to y'all, I wish that we could have celebrations for each individual teacher. Like, I just wish that we could just have a banquet for every teacher, a pep rally for every teacher, because it is so motivating. It is so affirming to see that you have been seen by someone else for your art. And I tell people all the time, being a teacher, that's my art. I can't do what these folks are doing or what these kids are doing over here. Maybe if I try really hard, I might try that later. But this is my art. Teaching is what I love to do. And so to have someone recognize that is so important. If you have not reached out to a teacher yet this week, please do. Emails, cards, a quick phone call. If you're following them on social media, a quick comment. That goes so far because all of our teachers, they really do just need to be recognized and celebrated. And I know we talk about gift cards and we talk about, whatever else teachers like pens and whatnot, but seriously, the emails, the handwritten notes, that's top of the list for us. So please reach out, even if it's your teacher from 1932. Find them, maybe, hopefully. Talk to them up there, wherever. All right. And then finally, amplifying. The most empowering piece of being Ohio Teacher of the Year is really the way that I am being pushed out of my comfort zone. If you know me, you know I'm not a very shy person, so I am a little bit more outgoing. But standing in rooms of people who are eating and sometimes drinking and sometimes very important people and sometimes people who are wanting to offer me other jobs, like, it is very, very intimidating. And I am having to push myself to really build up the courage to not just stand in front of people and just ramble, but to actually say something that is meaningful, to speak up for the other teachers in our state. And so I am so grateful for the opportunity to, one, continue to practice, but also challenge myself to find new ways to amplify my voice so that I can continue to speak for the other teachers in this state and across the nation and public educators in general, because we need it. We need our voices. We need our voices to be heard. We need to be treated like we are the experts, because we are. And so with that being said, thank you again so much for having me. Thank you for the ways that you have celebrated me. And again, Appreciate y'all, love y'all, have a great one. Happy Teachers Appreciation Week.
I'm really not sure how I got elected to follow that, so wasn't expecting that. So, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jen Farthing, Director of Curriculum and Technology for the Twinsburg City School District. I'm proud to share with you that this year marks the inaugural season of the Twinsburg High School Esports Club, an exciting new initiative that began with our students. It was their passion, vision, and advocacy that brought this idea to life, and we're thrilled to see it become a reality. As competitive gaming continues to grow globally, we're providing students with future-ready platform to build essential skills such as teamwork, communication, and strategic thinking. Open to students of all levels, the Esports Club at the high school not only fosters digital literacy, but also creates pathways into emerging careers in technology, media, and game development. Throughout the fall and spring seasons, the THS Esports Club competed in a variety of different games, with a standout moment being their exciting run in Mario Kart playoffs in the fall. We would like to extend our sincere thanks to Mrs. Lori Curry for stepping into the role of esports coach, and to Mr. Marcus Madden and Mrs. Beth Mariola for their support in managing the technical aspects of the program from start to finish. Can you please stand to be recognized? This is just one example of how the Twinsburg City School District is listening to student voices and preparing them for success in college, careers, and beyond. As part of our 24-25 strategic planning goals, the Twinsburg City School District launched forward-thinking initiative focused on the integration of artificial intelligence across our educational ecosystem. This began with the formation of a district AI committee, a collaborative team of administrators, teachers, technology staff, support staff, and instructional leaders. The committee's charge is to develop a comprehensive implementation plan for district-wide AI adoption, focusing on 4 areas: building operations, student future readiness, student achievement, and delivery of services. Throughout the school year, the committee met regularly to research best practices, identify pilot opportunities, and design tools to measure impact. To complement this work, the district offered multiple professional development sessions, including presentations by Eric Kurtz, NeoNet, and other AI experts to help us build the staff capacity and confidence in safe, ethical, and effective uses of AI in education. In addition, our AI committee developed practical resources such as an AI guidebook for all staff members, syllabus statements for secondary educators, and we are currently planning district-wide AI learning opportunities for next school year for all of our learners. This initiative reflects our district's ongoing commitment to innovation and future readiness, ensuring that Twinsburg students and staff are equipped to thrive in an increasing AI-influenced world. I would now like to turn the program over to Mr. Matt Strickland, our business manager, who will continue innovation and safety.
Thank you, Mrs. Farthing. Good afternoon, everyone. The Twinsburg City School District takes the safety and security of our students, staff, and community very seriously. We are also committed to applying for as many grant dollars as possible to be good stewards of the funds entrusted to us. In the past year, we have invested hundreds of thousands of dollars from safety and security grants to keep students, staff, and the community safe in our buildings. Some of the key things we have invested are student access ID badges at Twinsburg High School, vape and shot detectors at R.B. Chamberlain Middle School and Twinsburg High School, school-safe ID visitor management system and additional security cameras across the district, and open gate metal detectors and metal detector wands that have been used across the district as well. At this time, I'd like to introduce our treasurer, Mrs. Julia Raznaya, to help us celebrate fiscal responsibility. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. At the August 7, 2024 Board of Education meeting, Ms. Catherine Simo proudly presented the prestigious Auditor of State Award with Distinction to our Treasurer's Department. This esteemed award highlights Twinsburg City School District's unwavering commitment to financial reporting, excellence, and transparency. Ms. Simo remarked, "We audit approximately 6,000 agencies across Ohio, and only about 4% qualify for this award. It's not something that we hand out lightly. It reflects the tremendous effort and diligence of the Treasurer's Office staff to ensure everything is done on time and that the audit is spotless." As the district's Chief Financial Officer, I am deeply honored to oversee the Twinsburg City School District's finances. Fiscal year 2023 marked my first full year in this critical role. In the past year, we have implemented new technology in our department, SCView, an electronic inventory system. SCView enhances and moves the district departments from paper purchase requisitions to electronic workflow and distribution of such, as well as purchase orders and payment of invoices. The new inventory system allows all district assets to be kept electronically. The success of these initiatives is a testament to the hard work, effort, and dedication of every team member within the Treasurer's Office. I would like to thank every single one of my team members, Amy Wargo, Donna Kelly, Sandy Meyer, and Scott Bushai. They're not here today because they're back in the office processing those purchase orders and requisitions and issuing the checks for payments and our payroll for tomorrow. But I do appreciate their dedication and commitment to excellence on a daily basis. Additionally, I am grateful for our department and building's administrative assistants and administrators for their contribution to fiscal excellence. Our collective focus on precision and integrity ensures that every transaction executed throughout the year not only adheres to the highest standards of accountability, but also reflects our unwavering commitment to transparency and exemplary financial reporting practices. Through these efforts, we continue to build a robust financial framework that supports the district's strategic goals, enhances public trust, and positions us as a model of fiscal responsibility within the community. The next slide reflects some of the grant amounts received, as previously mentioned by our outstanding teachers and administrators. We are working collectively to look for opportunities to bring in extra funds at all times. The first four on the list have been mentioned by my colleagues today. The next one, our business manager, Mr. Matt Strickland, has applied and been awarded $56,434 this year for panic alerts and weapon detection. Mr. Ryan Bandiera, Special Education Director, has applied for excess cost and threshold cost reimbursements, and we expect about $300,000 to come in this year on those two lines. I am entrusted with investing district funds for high returns, and this year we are expecting about $1.1 million in interest earnings via high yield investments. As we look forward to the future, I am excited about the opportunities ahead and confident in our ability to maintain and even exceed these high standards in the years to come. I would like to give it over to Mrs. Kathy Powers, our superintendent. Thank you.
Tuesday's election results for issue 11, the bond levy to support our Tiger Legacy project, did not yield the outcome that we had hoped. While this result is disappointing, it does not diminish the immense appreciation we have for each of you who believe in our mission of partnering with our community, providing excellent educational programs, and preparing future-ready students. The next several weeks will be a very busy time as we conclude another great school year. Throughout this time and moving forward, our Board of Education and Central Office Administration will reflect upon the feedback you share and determine our next steps. In the meantime, our shared vision for a better future for our Tigers remains steadfast. We are committed to continuing the work we've started, advocating for the values that we hold dear, and ensuring that every voice in our community is heard and valued as we consider next steps in this important work. Thank you for your support of the Twinsburg City School District. We have so much to celebrate, and we are Tiger proud of our students and of our staff members. We look forward to continuing our students' educational journey as we begin another school year on August 18th. Until then, we hope everyone in this room and everyone out there has a wonderful summer. Thank you for your support of the Twinsburg City School District.